hello, a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, even though it's a bit belated. Yeah. But yes, we are finally back. There's been, well, I hope you guys had a nice break. I didn't get one. I had to work over the Christmas New Year's. But that's how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. Anyhow, I haven't fixed my computer issues still. It's still been like giving me problems. Like last night just randomly completely crashed on me. So I'm hoping we don't have any of that today. I will just hope and pray. That's all I can do at the moment. I know it's the graphics card doing something, but I don't know what exactly is causing the issue. I was wondering maybe it's could be sort of like a mix of the weather plus the graphics card doesn't have like a little arm on it. It's not really a big graphics card, but you never know. So maybe if I like put something under there, because the card itself seems fine. Oops. But even if it was something wrong with the card, I would have to try and find some hodgepodge fix to try and get around it anyway, because as you all know, the prices of everything is gone so high now that it's just disgustingly unreasonable for any sort of like computer component. Because thanks to RAM, graphics card follows suit. Then graphics cards following suit, they're like, oh wow, look, SSDs, now they're going up as well. It's like, to the likelihood of, well, not the likelihood, but the hopes of getting like another SSD that had like more storage has kind of gone down the toilet. And if I have to get a replacement graphics card, which I don't think I really don't want that to happen. God, it's too much. The only thing I haven't really tried is kind of a weird one. Just like testing the RAM, like unplugging it, plugging it back in and whatnot. But again, I don't think it's anything to do with that because I know it is the graphics card. I've already like did a couple of tests and whatnot. And from what was it, the diagnosis tools I've been using are saying, it's like the drivers. But then it's like I have completely removed all previous NVIDIA drivers and then like put fresh ones in using some app that like cleanly uninstalls everything or removes like drivers. And that was it's still doing it. I honestly thought it was fixed for like 2 days because it didn't have any of the problems that it had initially, and then like the very next day I was like talking about it to a couple of friends and then it went poop. First thing, like I turned it on and yeah, it just happened again. And it didn't happen just once, it happened twice in one like sitting, so that's never a good sign. But anyhow, enough of that gibberish. It's just a problem I'm going to have to figure out later on. But yeah, we have received a new patch, and I did play a little bit because of all like new stuff and whatnot, and I did get Yishun Wong. And I kind of went a little bit crazy and got her W engine as well. Very nice. And I don't usually do it, but because like, you know, a new set came out at the same time, I did use a bunch of those what's the new resources.
Promise to tell me if anything's
Where are
wrong,
they?
okay?
I forget what they're called, but you can find them in the store. So wait, what are these? No. This one. Yeah, these. The resonating cores. You can combine a bunch of those, what are they called? I've forgotten what those are called as well. If we go over to here, I can find. Where? If we keep scrolling, we'll come across. Oh, there, this thing, the tuning calibrator. Combine like 2 of those to get one. So it's a little bit expensive because you have to spend like what, 5 total if you want to like choose 2 substats. But I still got like 30, so that's all good. But I do wish I did one. Oops, I do wish I had farmed these. The puzzle pieces that you can convert into this. Like you can see I've got like 100. I like have got heaps of them pretty much, but I could have gotten way more if I had reliably bought out the store. Not the store. I think it's yeah, to here, you can go over here, like just the shop here. Got that handy little shortcut now, it takes you to all the stores. Because you can buy them in here, what's the first one? Oh yeah, there. You can get like 6 of these each time, and I never bothered with them. Because I was just like, oh, I don't need those. Oh, how foolish I was. I could have gotten much more. What's this? Oh, just the Krampus. Because I have dialogue. That's now available. Okay, cool. Because yes, I did do the last patch of story to catch up, so we're right at the fresh patch. And of course, get a new free engine. Actually, what does this engine do? Rupture. Of course. Probably meant for Banue, maybe. I actually did end up getting
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
This one from the Battle Pass. Because the other one I was using was the Puzzle Sphere, and as you can see, it's not really that synergistic with her, especially like the whole having to use an EX special attack to get more crit damage. I mean, it's nice, but you kind of want to use your adrenaline on her enhanced basic. So it's kind of like, wasn't really a fan of that. So I got the Battle Pass one, which just gives you it for like, if you cast a chain attack or an ultimate, which is good because you'll be technically using it right during that period anyway. When you stun the enemy, throw out your ult and chain attack and whatnot. Try and get 2 chain attacks if you can. And with Dialing you get 2 ultimates or something. Very juicy. So it's a lot easier to get for her, where I don't have to worry about adrenaline management, trying to use her skill and whatnot. Anyhow, I could just get her like signature, maybe, but I'm completely out of resources now. But let's get to it. So this is right where I ended the the previous patch ended, so now we're on to this patch. Of course, we do some speed reading. Osmanthus wine, but where are those who share the memory? I couldn't help but think that, because we were like literally before this, we were in like what's her name? Sweetie's cafe, and there was like Osmanthus cake. And I just thought the same thing immediately. It was like, ah yes, Jogli, are you in this room somewhere? Immersive storytelling.
Wow, your osmanthus cakes are so good. So soft.
Oh. He's saying her cake is soft. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. Oh, speaking of, last patch, also, we had like a lot of unvoiced interactions happening, which is most peculiar. So I'm hoping this patch won't have the same thing. I know, like, kind of going through a bit of a weird, what do you call it, weird time for a lot of horror games at the moment. If you know, you know. I'm not going to talk too much about it. It's just, you know, the whole, well, it's the drama.
But it's a
drama that nobody
too
wanted.
sweet?
Because now it's unfortunately affecting our games. Bit too sweet. Never.
It is a bit sweet, but there's nothing wrong with a little sweetness. Really? Sorry, I guess I added too much sugar. I'll make it much better for you next time. There's no need to be so nervous, Xiaoguang. It's already delicious.
But yeah, we're just going to enjoy probably as much as we can today. I don't have work tomorrow, but
How'd you like
have
it?
work the day after. And there's still like a much stuff I need to kind of do as
But
well.
I've always wondered, why do you like osmanthus cakes so much?
Actually, I just like anything related to osmanthus. I remember a long time ago, when I just joined Yunquei Summit, there was a dessert shop on the corner of a nearby street. They made amazing osmanthus cakes there, so I always pestered my brother to get some for me.
It has been
For
like
some reason, I ended
so
up
hot
with a stomach
today.
ache every time I ate them. So my brother eventually stopped
Gotta
me
be
from
joking.
eating them. Then
So I don't know how long
decided
I'll be able to
eat
last because
osmanthus
like with
cakes
everything.
myself. So long as I made sure
All the
to
tech
use the
running
right
is
amount
making
of
the
right
room quite
ingredients, I
hot
was
as well.
fine.
And my air conditioner's on, but it's not doing a very good job. I think because like all the tech basically. Flipping iPhone turns into a microwave.
So this is where you were.
Computer starts running full bore because it's like running
Senior Photo, you're
streaming
back.
stuff as well as the game.
Yeah, we heard something happened again in Wi-Fi, so we hurried back as fast as we could. We just got here today.
Oh, I could mention it at the industry, but I could talk about it
Never
now.
mind that. I just got word something strange has appeared over at Siloon Bay.
But tomorrow I probably will play some Doom again.
We should go take a look.
I'm pretty keen to play that. But I've also been pretty keen to play Zenless. I feel like Zenless hasn't been touched for quite a while. Also doesn't help that it was like, 2 weeks that I was just not streaming. It was kind of good, kind of, I don't know, not so good at the same time. Because like I said, I had to work through it, really. At least
How is this possible?
I was able
Those
to
strange white
get some other
flowers
stuff
we saw
done.
inside the hollow are showing up out here too.
Which I was happy with. He's yet to hear anything back though.
And is it just my imagination? Or does it somehow feel like the Qingming sword is reacting to them?
But it also might be because, not this, but like, it is technically still Christmas / New Year's sort of break. And a lot of people do get like holiday time during that. So who knows, maybe they're just all, away at the moment.
Yeah.
Highly possible.
bad feeling about this. Same. They look exactly like the ones in my memory. If only Ishu and Shifu were here. She'd know what to make of this.
With everything that's happening in Phylum Heights,
I need to drink
it's
more
only right for
water.
the High Preceptor to report directly to the mayor. That's her duty. And including, of course, the mess your brother caused. Yushu Yun. He's brought shame upon Yunquei Summit.
Mr. Liu! My brother, he's just...
Yeshun Guang, facts are facts. There is no arguing them. But remember this. The two of you walk different paths. You have your own burden to bear. Since you've inherited the Qingming sword, you must carry everything it represents. That is your destiny.
Alright, I guess we should do like a quick recap. I didn't actually think about that before we even started. Literally last patch, we did encounter your brother. It turned into a little boss fight called Sobek, which was like the embryo of the creator. Sarah kind of got murked during that and then faded away, so probably like absorbed or whatever by the creator possibly. That's what it seems like, at least, because she was like, my destiny or something like that. But we found out at the very end, like literally the last minute of the entire patch, that Yi Shun-guang was in her room reading through her diary, and she came across a couple of entries that she couldn't remember, and she was, it's like, oh, there you go, there's the Qingming sword, consuming memories for power, etc. But she hasn't told anybody else yet. She's keeping it to herself.
Excuse me, but who might you be?
Only us, the observers, know all about it.
Sorry, I forgot to introduce him. He's Yunquei Summit's current...
I am Lu Hongzhou. I know who you are.
Lu Hong
Yishuan's new
Zhou.
disciple.
It sounds... I'm not even gonna try.
They've already been reported. So far, they seem harmless, exhibiting no signs of aggression. They're structurally fragile and ordinary in every way.
No, they're not.
Couldn't
I've
see
seen
more
these
water
flowers
again.
before, back when the old capital fell.
Just too hot. I start feeling a bit yuck.
We also found a ton of them deep inside Limnian Hollow. The weird thing is, whenever we approached them, it seemed to weaken the effects of the corruption.
Is that so? Then just to be safe, you may clear these flowers away for now.
Oh. Speaking of Claire, also cleared a couple of runs of, was it the newer patch for Monster Hunter Wilds, Gogmazios. It's a pretty cool fight. It does feel pretty epic, kind of, maybe not quite like Fatalis epic, or, geez, I've forgotten what the one for Sunbreak was. The big wind Japanese dragon.
Okay, I'll try.
Always forget that one's name. It's just, I've only encountered it in 2 games, so. And then one of them I never really fought it that much. It was like really only in Sunbreak. Anywho.
Mr. Liu,
Oh, that
please
was
believe me.
the read
These
screen.
flowers aren't as simple as they look. There's something deeper going on.
My bad.
We can't just let them spread like this.
You're not usually this persistent. Is it because of what you've been through lately? Or have you met someone special who's made you start questioning things?
No, that's not it. I just feel like this is too important to ignore.
All right. Tomorrow evening, I shall gather all the relevant people. We'll meet at the temple.
Thank you.
Of course, this isn't only about the flowers. It's also time to come to a final verdict on your brother's actions. I'll need to review everything and make a statement that does right by the disciples of Yunquei Summit.
I understand.
Good. That's all I needed to hear. Ye Shun-guang, never ever forget who you are, or the duty that comes with your gift and your
Mufasa. Never forget. Whatever your name is, turns to leave. As he brushes past, he pauses for a brief moment and murmurs something only the two of you can hear.
Let's hope your presence in her life brings strength, not burden.
Li Hong. I'm just gonna not even try to say the second half of his name.
Sorry you had to see that. Mr. Liu's always been that way. He takes Yunquei Summit's honor more seriously than anything. But I'm sure he didn't mean any harm.
So, who exactly is this Mr. Liu? Is he one of our seniors at Yunquei Summit or something?
He's an elder of Yunquei Summit. He's the one who manages everything when Ishu and Shifu's not around.
An elder? But I heard that Ishu and Shifu was the only one from Yunquei Summit who survived the Phylum Heights incident back then.
Well, he's more of a guardian than a fighter. Back when everyone left the mountain, he was tasked with making sure the disciples' families were safe. That's how he survived the disaster. I didn't think he'd come here, too. Guess that means whatever's happening lately really is serious.
He doesn't seem to like me much.
Huh? Really? He's always been quite a serious person. He's probably feeling a bit tense lately, with everything going on. Alright, enough of that. It's getting late, and I need to prepare for tomorrow's meeting. Oh right, the osmanthus cakes! They turned out a little off this time, but next time I'll make the perfect batch for you to try. It's a promise, okay?
Oh yeah, didn't they do some drip marketing for like the next characters or something? Because I was curious, like, isn't this batch just entirely Yishin Wong? Like, we're just getting reruns for the second half? I think we are. I don't remember what the live stream said. But anyhow, her eyes glimmer as she looks at you, and my goodness, my reading comprehension just disappeared. And like she's finally gathered the courage, she holds out her pinky. You reach out and hook yours gently with hers. A bright, content smile spreads across her face. She pulls her head back and gives you a small wave.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, that's if you remember. I feel like that, baby. Okay. Yishin Guan turns and disappears around the corner, just like any ordinary. Yet somehow, as you watch her go, you can't shake the feeling that she's carrying something far heavier than she ever lets on. To be fuel for the night of doom. The abyss. After a night's rest, it's soon time for the meeting. I ain't reading that. Oh hey, look. Banyue and Dylan. Oh yeah, there was like some important story stuff with Banyue and Dylan. I guess. That also happened in the previous page. You arrive at Suibin Temple's main hall. Everyone's already here. Yishuan joins remotely due to other obligations. Yishuan stands quietly to one side, nervously twisting the edge of the clothes.
Since everyone's here, let's begin.
Hey, she's outside the holo.
The purpose of this meeting is to gather what we know, review the current situation, and discuss what to do with Yeshu Yun.
My apologies, everyone. It is a little inconvenient for me, so I'll have to join you like this. When I heard what happened with Shuyin some time ago, I had planned to return to Phylum Heights immediately, but I received an urgent mission from the mayor.
It was a bit weird. She was like talking normally, and now it's like radio filter on top.
There's been an abnormal disturbance inside Hollow Zero,
Almost
and
like
as
it was
manpower
aged
was
last
insufficient, Section 6 and I were sent to deal with it. It's a complicated matter and still has yet to be resolved. I am unable to leave at this time. Mr. Liu has given me a rundown of the situation regarding the theater. The situation is dire, so I've also shared this information with the mayor. However, my information is likely not complete. As such, I would like each of you who was there to briefly recount what happened so we can make the most accurate judgment possible.
Long story short, that Miss Sarah from the Exaltists was behind a whole string of events. Her real goal was to awaken the Creator. Meanwhile, Yeshu Yun's so-called partnership with Sarah was just a cover. What he really wanted was to destroy the creature before it could fully awaken. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. He overestimated himself, and in the end he was possessed by the Creator's power. We ended up having to fight him.
Thanks to Xiaoguang's assistance at a crucial moment, we were able to subdue the monster under the Creator's control and awaken Yeshu Yun.
That's weird. Yeah, where's his like usual like voice filter? He doesn't quite sound like himself. Maybe he needs to snooze.
Good thing we had the Qingming sword. It made it possible for us to take that monster down and save Senior Ye.
Yes, but didn't voice.
So I've heard. Xiaoguang, you ended up using the power of the Qingming sword after all, didn't you?
I'm sorry, Shifu.
When you inherited the Qingming sword, I told you, unless it's a matter of life and death, you must never draw it from its case or tap into its power source.
But My brother's life was hanging by a thread, and my friends were in danger. Please, Shifu, tell me, what situation could possibly be more dire than that?
Xiaoguang, I'm not blaming you. It's just more than saving others. I'd rather you learn to protect yourself. Let's leave it here for now. Anyone else have something to add?
Though we ultimately prevailed, Yeshu Yuen left on his own in the chaos. We have no information on his whereabouts.
Ooh. It just reminded me, what is it, Code Vein 2's coming out later this month? As well as Arc 19 Fields, so maybe we'll give those both a look-see when they come out. I'll probably be more regular with like Code Vein 2, but we'll see how Infield goes, because I might just, play it a little bit on stream and then just play it off stream. Depends, because it might be like it's like some of the other gacha games. I don't feel like they're like that streamable.
I'll see what I can do to locate him.
Particularly ones like Genshin, where you're running around a lot. Unless you do stuff.
High Preceptor, Yeshu Yuen colluded with the Exaltists, endangered Phylum Heights, and brought shame upon Yunquay Summit. Surely this can't be brushed aside with just a vague locate him, can it?
That will say Wuthering Waves status page as well. It's pretty cool.
You probably don't know this, but before I left, I sent the Qingming bird to Lemnian Hollow to search for him. But the poor thing got trapped there by the Exaltists and only just made it back. When I examined the bird, I realized Shuyan had been trying to send me messages about the creator, but they never got through. So no, Shuyan never really sided with the Exaltists or betrayed Yunquay Summit, and that's exactly why we need to find him. Hear what he has to say, face to face.
My brother must have had his own reasons for everything he did. I know he'd never betray us.
Whatever the case, Yeshu Yuen has done real damage to Yunquay Summit's reputation. Still, the details can wait until he returns. We'll deal with it properly then.
I take it you two are finished now? And let me add something. When Sarah tried to summon the creator, we saw this really weird black mist appear. And the strange thing is, we couldn't even hit it. Our attacks went right through.
Couldn't hit it.
That black mist is a formless entity. To harm it, you must condense it into a tangible state, just like the creature the creator commanded.
I see it now. That black mist must be the true form of the creator's power. I've already discussed this with the mayor. He plans to conduct a discreet investigation through his own channels. For now, we're to stay put. Especially you, Xiaoguang. You need to stay in the temple and focus on recovering. Don't take any more risks.
But
Shifu's right, Xiaoguang. You fainted before, remember? You really can't keep pushing yourself like this anymore.
Yeah, Xiaoguang. Since both Shifu and the mayor are stepping in, we can finally take a little break.
The power of the Qingming sword is both the pride of Yunquay Summit and the burden of its wielder. Right now is not the time for it to be drawn. You must cherish this power, and use it for the sake of many, not to serve your own feelings. So, I agree with the High Preceptor's decision. Yishunguang, you need to rest.
How about we let Xiaoguang speak for herself first? She's the one who's actually going through all this.
thank you, Junior.
Yi Shunhua looks your way, gratitude flickering in her eyes. Then she takes a deep breath, like she's gathering every ounce of courage and meets everyone's gaze head on.
I want to help with the
Like Donkey
investigation too. Even without drawing the sword, there must be something I can still do. Please, let me.
No.
Oh, that was the movie I wanted to watch, Kate. It wasn't actually Mario, it was flippin' Wreck-It Ralph. I was trying to remember what it was. For the life of me, I just had like a really vacant moment the other day. I was looking for like a movie or something to watch. I just couldn't think of what the movie was that sparked the whole thing. Because I ended up watching, what is it? Escaflown?
I've already said this before.
Because I couldn't remember.
If you want to avoid the sword's negative effects, you must stay away from anything related to it. This isn't up for debate.
Also want to watch Incredibles. Maybe 2. I feel like I've watched the first one so many times. The second one I've only seen once.
I'll take my leave here.
Good idea, I should do that tonight. Watch a movie before going to bed.
Since the High Preceptor has spoken, this meeting is concluded. Thank you all for your cooperation.
Yeah, I was thinking. I know like a lot of people kind of do the whole New Year's resolution thing. I'm probably not going to bother with it too much, but I would like to try to make some more content for your channel, because you know, other than like streaming, that's been about it lately. Oh, I need to sneeze. Yeah, excuse me. But it has been a bit rough because of, you know, like work kind of taking up a lot of time, and then also trying to do this other job at the same time. By other job, I mean like, you know, my contractual stuff that I get every now and again for like 3D animation on them. But yeah, just got to really try to do more. It's hard. I need more time. I need to find time. It just seems like time just slips through my fingers. Or I get distracted by something and then there's like, oh, well, now I've got that. Like, what was it there? The Monster Hunter patch. So all of a sudden, just out of the blue, felt like playing it because I saw the GOG Mazios. Anywho, sorry, I'm rambling a bit, but we'll get back to the game. The air is heavy with silence. Yixin Wang's shoulders slumped. She quickly lifts her hand to wipe her cheek, like she's erasing something. Then, running from everyone's gaze, she turns and leaves without a word. Erasing her tears. Oh, that's right. I forgot you get this. Since we this thing. Yeah, you gotta be joking, right? It's like, oh, a thank you gift, but you gotta spend money. Please spend as much dollars as you can. As you can see, I have gotten a little bit, but that was because I did get. Wait, is it in here? No? Where is it? I don't remember. I'm lost. Maybe it was in the store here. Oh yeah, here we go. This thing. The Dawn Seeker stick. I thought I'd get at least that, because I mean, look, it's pretty cheap. But spending any more to try and get this, I was really disappointed, because I thought it was like an event where you just have to play a game, do quests and whatnot, and you get vouchers. But no. I mean, at least the W engines you can still kind of get from over here using the puzzles, because the puzzles are, you know, free currency technically. But the agents, nah, good luck. The fact that you need 2 of these is also pretty silly, really. I'm gonna have to be honest. Because the only way you can get this resource, this one up here, is if you have a max mindscape, and then you get another roll of that character. And then it's like, wow, you need it twice, not just once. And I'm like, really? I would think it would be like a 1-for-1 exchange, because technically you've gotten that a character, so you should get another character for it. But it said they doubled it. Doesn't make any sense to me, especially if you look at I think Star Rail. They have one. You have one currency for one of these characters. So then they have the similar thing happening where, like, if you get it to Eidolon 6 for like a standard banner character, it gives you one of the resources for one of these. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, then I guess it's the same. But from what I remember, at least, you got one of their resources for one character, and then you could spend one resource for one character. So it was like, you know, 1-for-1 exchange ratio, which is nice. But yeah, they don't even have any. Well, I guess you've got 3 limited banner characters here. So you got Qingyi, you got Jane, and you have Bernie. So I guess maybe they could have made them 2, but the standard banner characters should have just remained 1, if you ask me. It's expensive as heck getting these. It's like 60 per. How many can I get? I can get 3. One more that I can get Jane's in W. I was thinking about the other one, getting Alice's one at some point. But I guess if I can get Jane's one for, well, technically free there, then maybe. Anyway, I am kind of going off course here. Let's get back to story. We're going to do story while we can do story. I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, goodness.
Whoa.
The summer heat is making us nice. I don't have summer allergies as far as I know, but it's just really the same old thing throughout the year. Just cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze.
Oh.
I have like a glass bottle that I filled with water, shoved it in the fridge. So like when you get it out, it's nice and cold. So very nice. You can just like stick it to the side of my face as well. Or the old forehead. Shove it in between my 2 pecs. Okay, wait, whoa, calm down. It's getting a little bit too cold. Ah, yes, that's right. Dylan hired Banyue, even though we already knew he was in Krampus from his character. You know, with the Ancient Selection screen. Which I thought was weird at first. I was like, why does it say he's in Krampus when he's like, isn't he like aligned with Nkuyi-sama? But I guess not. But now we know the reason, at least. Unbeaten legend. The bunny. Darlin and Banyue leave first. That's right, we do have the bunny here. Where is she?
I'll show you my real value
Ciao.
this time.
She's got a weird, kind of weird build. It's like she has, what's it, max health converted into crit rate, which is pretty cool. And then she gets a max health ether veil, it's only like 5%. And then she also increases her squad attack by like 700. I think it goes up to 1,000? Yeah, 1,000 if you have a max. I haven't got a max yet because I gotta go farm anymore. But yeah, her hold basic deals max health damage, right? And like typically you don't even play her on field because you just quick swap her on and off because of the hold basic attack and her skill. She'll automatically do this as well if she's got her like resource gauge full. But as you can see, everything else, on the stats, it doesn't say health multiplier, it says damage multiplier. All of her other attacks scale from attack. So you're in a bit of a pickle where it's like, She kind of don't really have a high attack. It's decent, 1,700-ish. I mean, really, you would want to kind of hit at least 2,000, especially since she does seem to have some really good HP damage scalers, which is where I guess you just go straight into HP. I mean, that's what I've done, and I think a lot of people have done the same thing. They've just got HP, 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 and then you level up this one for more HP, and then you can kind of level up this one for some more attack. Like I still haven't maxed it yet, and you could also, you know, upgrade the W regions for this one specifically because it gives you more max HP. I think the other one you can use. Actually, do any of these other ones give HP? No, it's just this one. I think there's like a 3-star you can get that does HP. Nope, they're both defense. Never mind. Anyway,
I'll show you my real
enough of that.
value this time.
Keep going.
Belle, I'm still not entirely at ease. Even if Xiaoguang seems fine now, we can't rule out that the Qiming Sword's effects could worsen.
Yeah, Xiao's very good with Xiaoguang.
It won't be good if she really does lose all of her memory. Maybe we should reach out to Yixuan Shifu again.
Right. But reaching out to Shifu directly might be disruptive.
She also has a little bit of a
Very
heal.
full lately. Let's consult Senior Fufu first.
Shifu, we're really worried about Xiaoguang. If she really does start showing signs of memory loss, is there anything we can do?
There's nothing we can do. According to the records of past sword wielders, memory loss itself is a warning sign. Once it begins, the erosion caused by the Qingming sword only grows stronger, and after that, there's no turning back.
No way.
But, based on my studies, as long as the case remains intact and Xiaoguang refrains from drawing on the sword's core power, its influence on her can, in theory, be contained. So you must keep a close eye on her condition. Whatever happens, she must never use that sword the way she did before.
Understood. We'll keep a close watch on her.
And about what I said during the meeting earlier, I was too harsh. I didn't think about how it would make her feel. I know she only wanted to help. But after my sister, after what happened to my sister, I can't lose another person to that sword. Especially not my own disciple, someone I'm supposed to protect. If only the Qingming sword had chosen me instead.
Please don't blame yourself, Shifu. I know you only said those things because you're worried about Xiaoguang. I'm sure she'll understand too.
Hold on a second. That means the Qingming sword actually chooses its own master?
We should use our what's that division powers that we have? Void Hunter Vision. I swear, like, it's got to be something related to that, because you know, if you've seen like when our eyes do that glowy thing, they kind of have like the emblem of a Void Hunter.
Yes, that's right. The Qingming sword
I think,
chose every
from
one of
memory.
its masters. Only those it accepts can resonate with it and wield its power.
So I'm thinking mainly from, you know, when Vivian got hit by that ether corruption, and then Belle or Wise, depending who you get, had that kind of like visual meltdown. Their eyes went all glowy and they somehow got rid of the corruption. Lot powers.
But even after all these years, no one has figured out what that sword looks for. It doesn't seem tied to strength, talent, or anything measurable. Back when Xiaoguang and Shiyan joined Yunque Summit, Mr. Liu thought Shiyan showed far greater potential. I once guessed the Qingming sword might choose people with a certain kind of constitution, but that doesn't explain why it passed over me, when my constitution is far closer to my sister's, and chose Xiaoguang instead. We know far too little about this sword.
Sorry if this sounds blunt, But if we already knew the tragic fate of the Qingming Sword's wielders, why let Xiao Guang inherit it?
This was my mistake. One I'll never
Sudden
be able
radio.
to forgive myself for. After my sister's accident, I devoted everything I had to studying how to suppress the sword's side effects. When I finally succeeded with the case, I naively thought that would be enough, and that the sword could be tamed. So, I let my guard down. Back then, Xiao Guang had only just joined the sect. She was still a curious child. One day, when she was playing behind the mountain, she wandered into an off-limit area where the case was kept. All it took was one touch, and the sword chose her. Once the bond is formed, it can't be undone. Until the Keeper's death. If only I'd been more careful with its safekeeping. The case had been successful, and I let my pride dull my vigilance. None of this would have happened.
I've heard about it. According to Elder Lu, it was just an accident. No one could have known that something as simple as a touch would form a bond. Instead of blaming anyone, maybe we should focus on what to do next. The way she looked just now, she must be really hurting inside.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Leaving her alone with her thoughts right now probably isn't helping. How about I go talk to her?
I still have something I need to take care of, so if you could go keep her company, that'd be perfect. Xiao Guang really adores you, you know. Having you by her side will make her feel so much better.
Please, when you see her, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her it's my fault.
And I'm gonna sneeze again. What the? Oh, each one lets out a quiet sigh before ending the call. Jufufu and Wines both have other matters to attend to and leave soon after. No time to waste. There's no time to explain. Xiao Guang doesn't seem to be in the room. There's no book on the desk. Looks like it's Xiao Guang's. Oh no. Yeah, let's take a sneak peek. We've already been looking at it because it was that, I think, quest from last patch. Over the notebook, take a quick glance. It's filled with densely packed text, seemingly documenting something in great detail, which should be a clear sign that she's obviously trying to not forget. But feeling a bit guilty, you can't make out the details. You quickly close it back. Ah, you, what? Well, how could you? Maybe I shouldn't read it if Xiao Guang's new diary. Just then, a familiar voice comes from behind me. It sounds a bit startled and flustered.
Belle? What are you doing here?
I'm reading your dark secrets. You lied.
You looked kinda down just now, so I got worried and thought I'd come check up on you.
Suddenly, a chubby orange cat waddles out from the corner of the room. It looks over, meows triumphantly, and it struts right past our feet. So that weird noise just now must have been this little cat's doing.
Thank you. I'm fine, really. But you... my diary?
I'm sorry. I actually caught a glimpse.
Huh? Wait, what exactly did you see?
Before she finishes speaking, another familiar voice comes from above. Behind. Above.
You're both here. Perfect. I was just about to go looking for you. Xiao Guang, about what happened at the meeting. Shifu asked us to pass on her apology.
I know. She's only being strict because she cares. I understand that.
A hint of sadness flickers across Yi Shangguang's face, but she quickly pushes it down, replacing it with that polite, well-behaved smile of hers, just like nothing ever happened.
Anyway, thank you, both of you, for worrying about me.
You know, Xiao Guang, you don't have to be so considerate all the time. It's okay to feel bothered, to get upset. If I were in your shoes, I'd be hurt too. It's totally normal, really. Everyone feels that way sometimes. So, Don't keep blaming yourself, okay?
Thank you, really. I get it. Don't worry, I'm okay.
Alright. Shifu also asked us to do something else. A little test for you, actually. She just wants to make sure your memory's still doing fine. Just answer whatever feels right, okay?
A test? Alright then.
I don't know everything you two have been through, so I'll let you do the asking. Just 3 questions will be enough.
Alright, first question. What did we have back at Yamchasin?
The Moonbell Osmanthus cakes, made with the very first golden blossoms picked this morning. Soft, sweet, and melt right in your mouth. They go perfectly with tea. I also asked you if memories are like tea leaves that fall to the bottom of the cup, so deep that they never surface again. And you told me that memories aren't reflections in a teacup, and that the tea leaves can still float back up.
Looks like you got the first one right. So
During that night by the fire, we watched the stars and talked about the silly stuff that happened recently. What story did you share?
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Yunquay Summit, and almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I thought there was nothing left worth keeping except the Qingming sword.
right again. Now
Oops, sorry, Fufu.
Last question. What do you like being called the most?
Wait, isn't this question a bit too sudden?
I know the answer to this one. It's that. You know, that.
Senior?
Whoa! The wind totally drowned you out! Didn't really hear you. Mind saying that a bit louder?
It's Senior. Aw, you're teasing me again.
Perfect. Seems like your memory's just fine. That really puts my mind at ease. It's getting late, so I'll head out first. You two get some rest, all right?
After Fufu says their goodbyes, she leaves the room. Now it's just you and Yixingguang. And somehow the air feels a little different. Just as you're about to come up with an excuse to head back to your room, Xiaoguang calls out. Oh, I thought she was going to tell us that she was in fact losing her bubbles. Ah yes, the dead silence while we read this, and as fast as we can. Zhao Guang waves energetically at you, her smile looking especially gentle. After saying goodbye to Zhao Guang, you head back to your room to rest. Tonight's sky seems especially peaceful and beautiful. Excuse me, goodness. It's just... Let's get some rest first. After a busy day, you quickly drift into sweet dreams. Then, while deep in sleep, you suddenly hear someone calling your name. I think get it. In the end, you reluctantly drag yourself out of bed.
It's already so late. Who in the world would come looking for me now?
A ghost!
Did I really see that? That shadowy figure? Was it just my imagination?
It's clearly Yi Shengguang. I mean,
Whatever.
you must have bad eyesight though.
Follow it and see what's going on.
When she pops up behind us, it's like, surprise! It's Altershu.
This is Swabian Temple. No evil spirit would dare show up here. It's probably just a thief.
It's above us. The rooftop. She goes again.
Oh, there's a cat over there. I'll go take a look.
The Papa left his TV on. This is the chubby orange cat that Xiao Wang saved when I first met him. Seems like this little one saw something. I mean, you said so. There's definitely something lurking behind you. Swimming. Out of the way.
Huh? Is someone there?
Junior. Finally, we meet again.
Wait, I know you.
Surprised? Thought I was your sweet, well-behaved senior? Too bad. The one standing here now is a beast who just wants to survive. I've been waiting for you for such a long time, my dear Junior.
It's got like the ghost horn.
You're the one that appeared after she used the Qingming sword, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Your memory's sharp. That's right. I am your senior, Ye Shengguang, through and through.
Could it be? You're a split personality?
If that makes it easier for you, feel free to think of me as such. I'm the one she hides under that perfect, obedient mask. The one she refuses to admit exists, but can't erase her other half. If she's the light, then I'm her shadow. If she's the saint high above, then I'm the one crawling through the dirt. She's willing to use that sword, that cursed power, to save everyone, to play the hero. Funny, but me? I just want to live. How can you save others when you can't even save yourself? It's all just a story people make up to feel moved by their own sacrifice. The stupidest lie ever told.
I get where you're coming from. I just don't want to see her hurt herself for the sake of helping everyone else. That's not fair to her.
Fair, you say? You're the very first person who's ever said that word to me. I like it. No wonder she thinks you're so special. But let me tell you something. Every chosen heir of the Qingming sword is expected to become a hero. And yet, people are selfish by nature. Behind every noble reason hides an ugly truth. People want heroes. They raise their banners high, but all they really want is someone else to take the fall. A shield to stand in front of them. Someone to die in their place. But when that hero burns out, when she's spent everything she has, what then? Oh, they'll build a monument, offer flowers, shed a few pretty tears, write poems about her glory, and then they'll wait for the next fool to pick up the sword, to become the new hero. No one ever cares about the person beneath that title, the one who bleeds, who trembles, who cries. So tell me, if one day that hero stood before everyone and said, "It hurts, I can't do this anymore, I just want to live," what do you think would happen?
People would understand. Hell no, they wouldn't.
I don't know. But everyone has the right to make their own choice.
I like your honesty.
Who suddenly leans in, her breath warm against your ear.
The truth is, from the moment that sword chose me, I knew exactly what I wanted. To be anything but a hero. I refuse to die before the world does.
Nishingwan's fingertips brushed lightly against your cheek, bringing a slight chill. With a half smile, she gives you a teasing knock. Her lips curving in that slide.
Oh, did I scare you? Don't worry.
Oh, seems
I just needed some air. She'll be back very soon. How about I let you in on a little secret? This outfit? I picked it out for her. Pretty, isn't it? Looks like it's about time. She's waking up. Guess we'll talk again soon.
Wait, I still have tons of questions to ask you.
Before you can finish your sentence, it's as if the white-haired Zhao Huang suddenly shuts down. Her eyes fluttering shut. A moment later, the familiar Zhao Huang finally returns.
Belle? What happened to me?
Ah. Now that we can compare, her outfit is like completely white on the other one. You know what that means? That means they made like 3 entire texture sets for this one character, because you've also got her alternate skin. Wait, no, it would be 4, wouldn't it? Because alternate skin plus white version of alternate skin. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of texture. I'd have to have them side by side though to see if they like made any pattern differences to the outfit, or if it's like quite similar. The ribbony things are definitely different though. They curl around her arm in the white version. In this one, she just flow. Oh, and we can't forget her hair. Her hair's a little bit different in front. Her fringe is a bit more messy. White version. Same with her hair, it kind of spikes out a little bit, I saw. Where it kind of curls down here. Yes. Shao Kong, do you sleepwalk? How strange. Look at that, we're an hour in, we haven't had a single bit of combat, it's just been awesome. Though I guess, you know, some of my yapping and having a look and stuff kind of did sidetrack us a little bit. After all that running around, you quickly drift off to sleep. Ah, yes. Physical tiredness leading to quick sleep. Oh wow, look at that. Already finished a story section. Xiao Guang. Oh, that's for the event. Where do they? Probably do like another half hour-ish. Does Zhao Guang sleepwalk, I mean? Who says no? Could be the Qingming sword. Senior Fufu rushes back to her room to contact Yishuan Shifu. Just as you're about to look for Zhao Guang, a commotion erupts at the entrance of Suibin Temple. Suibin! Suika! Zhao!
Hello again, everyone. Remember me? I'm Zhao from Krampus Compliance Authority. Yup, that Judgment Division of Tops. The one that makes all the bad guys run for cover. And this lovely young lady must be the rising star of Yongguai Summit. The current keeper of the Qingming sword herself. We've never really had the chance to properly get acquainted, have we?
Hello. I'm Yashunguang. It's nice to meet you, Miss Zhao from Krampus.
Honestly, the honor's all mine. Finally meeting the legend herself? In person? You know, there are people out there secretly placing bets that you'll become new Eridu's next Void Hunter. They're saying stuff like, she'll be the one to restore Yongguai Summit's former glory and all that.
What? Oh, I'm not that amazing. I just...
Oh, no need to be modest. For someone as gifted and talented as you, someone who turns heads just by walking in the crowd, Being too modest could be considered arrogant.
Ah. My arms are getting all sticky and glued to the armrest.
Please
Sweat.
don't say things like
Sorry.
I'm kidding. Don't take it too seriously. Still, you're the chosen one, aren't you? And we also have Miss Belle here. Lovely to see you again, too.
Lovely to see you. Lovely.
Is it just me? Or does Miss Zhao seem kinda different today?
Aw, looks like you're still getting to know me. My attitude always depends on the relationship, you know. Like today, I came all the way here with a bunch of carefully chosen gifts just to see you guys. But aside from these little goodies, I also brought something you'll definitely want. Information about Mr. Ye Shuyan.
You mean my brother?
Uh-huh. So, tell me, don't I make a pretty great guest?
You said you have news about my brother? Wait, do you actually know where he is?
Don't get all worked up, Missy. Rushing won't get you anywhere. But your instincts are spot on. I do happen to have a lead on your brother's whereabouts.
Where is he? Please tell me.
Well, that's not very professional of you. In business, it all comes down to equal exchange. I give you what you want, and you give me what I want. Fair, efficient, and perfectly transparent. Barging in and asking for something before offering a trade? That's some questionable manners, don't you think?
Mine's getting really hot.
sorry.
Oh, God.
She's just really worried. It's her brother we're talking about. So, what's your condition? What do you want from us?
Now we're talking, Proxy. A new unknown area has appeared in Lemnian Hollow, and I'm heading there to investigate. That's why I'm here.
An unknown area?
Correct. And to sweeten the deal, I'll throw in a bonus. According to the latest observation data, the area covered by Lemnian Hollow has expanded by approximately 0.002%, accompanied by abnormal miasma activity. This occurred right after your battle with Ye Shuyan ended. So, my theory is that there's some kind of abnormal miasma in that newly emerged unknown area, which is causing Lemnian Hollow to expand. I need your help investigating it.
But why me? If you need help from a proxy, I get that, but what can I do for you?
Because you're the current keeper of the Qingming Sword. And I've heard a few interesting tidbits from Dylan. Like how the Qingming Sword reacts oddly near the Hollow Steps. And how it was the sword's power that ultimately saved Ye Shuyuan. Also, did those white flowers that appeared in Weifei cause a strange reaction from the sword? Like some sort of resonance.
That's right. The Qingming sword started trembling when we came into contact with those flowers. Wait, how did you know?
I'm just connecting the dots on what we know so far. If my guess is right, the power of that sword, this new area, and the entire Lemnian Hollow are all connected somehow. And those strange white flowers may just be related to the abnormal miasma causing this expansion. So, I need you, Missy, and our brilliant proxy friend here to join me. Of course, as payment, I'll give you the exact coordinates where your brother was last seen. I spotted him right at the edge of that new area.
All right, I'll do it.
That's a decisive answer. What about you, Proxy?
I want to say yes, but Xiaoguang's health. Yixuan Shifu warned us more than once not to let her get near anything that could trigger the Qingming sword again.
I'm fine, Junior. You tested me before, remember? My memory's perfectly normal. I've already asked Senior Fufu and the others. None of them have found any trace of my brother. This might just be my best shot.
I I understand where you're coming from, but this is too risky. I need to think it over. Miss Zhao, what if it's me and a few other Yunquei Summit disciples who go with you instead of Xiaoguang?
Not an option. Observing the connection between that hollow area and the Qingming sword is part of my research. My terms are non-negotiable. Looks like you two aren't exactly on the same page yet. That's all right. I'm patient. I can wait. And don't worry, I never force a deal. So, if you decide you do want to work with me, come and find me at the cable car station. I'll be waiting there for your good news. Proxy, you're smart, I can tell. I'm sure you'll make the most reasonable choice.
She says, oh, she doesn't force it, but that felt awfully like trying to imply influence, or push influence there. Xiao turns to leave, but before working that. She's got to work out, obviously. She needs to be able to carry that big sword. She shoots you a knowing look. Before you can figure out what that means, Yixin Guang speaks up, her voice tight with urgency.
I know you still have concerns, but this lead means everything to me. Don't worry, if Ishuan Shifu finds out and punishes us, I'll take full responsibility. Please, I need this.
I don't care if I get punished. What matters to me is your health condition. We know too little about the Qingming sword. We can't take blind risks.
You know, before my brother left, I think I heard him say something.
Use the force.
He said he'd save me. So I think maybe that's why he left without telling anyone why. Maybe it's because of me. But here I am, pretending nothing happened. Stuck here in safety, waiting, praying, doing nothing. I don't want to be the fragile doll hiding in a glass house everyone keeps locked away anymore. I want to give something back, to use my strength to protect the people who've always protected me. I want to return the warmth and love I've received with my own hands.
I understand how you feel. I really do. But that sword is dangerous for you. I'm responsible for your safety.
Junior, you have a brother too. If he went missing one day, you'd do the same, wouldn't you?
All right. I respect your choice. We'll go together.
Thank you. Really, thank you. To be honest, I've been meaning to tell you that you're really special to me.
Oh no. Is this her last patch? It being in existence?
Maybe it's the sword.
Is this the death flag?
Everyone, my brother and all the people at Yunquei Summit, they all treat me like I'm made of glass. I know they mean well, but it makes me feel guilty and trapped. But you listen to me. You stand up for me. You make me feel respected, even when everyone else thinks I'm being reckless. That means more to me than I can ever say.
I think we're going to see very soon.
No need to thank me, but promise me one thing.
Each of these.
Whatever happens in the Hollow, promise me you'll put your own safety first.
I promise.
And about what you said, that you don't want to be the one who always needs protecting. Honestly, I've never thought of myself as your protector. You're way too strong for that, Senior. I'm just accompanying you, that's all. No matter what you decide to do, just know that I'll be by your side. That's a promise. Will you promise me that too? So whenever I look over, I know you'll be there?
Yes, I promise. Whenever we turn around, whenever we look over our shoulders, we'll always see each other there. Pinky promise.
Once again, Xiao Guang holds out to Pinky. Only this time she doesn't hesitate at all. Her eyes sparkle, her fingertip warm and firm. You hook your pinky with hers. This promise now looks more solemn than ever. Aye. I can see like why you're kind of missing out if you didn't chose Bell with a lot of this stuff, because you know Wise being one of us, you get some a little bit of extra from a lot of these interactions. Like I think I've only seen like a few of them, but Alan's one really was quite a stark difference from how she behaves with Belle. One of these days, because I mean you can change here. But if you chose Belle at the beginning, that's like your main character. You're stuck as that in all of like the cinematics, which is really unfortunate. So I switched to him. Yeah, it keeps that icon, which designates it as the main character. The pity. Although it's not visible yet, something is definitely changing inside the Millennium Hollow. You mean about the hollow getting bigger? Yes. Our eyes might lie to us, but data never does. Data. It's like Star Trek data. I've got this feeling that something big is on the horizon. However, before that...
I knew it! You came after all. I just knew you'd make the right choice.
Before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
Go on.
You said you wanted to investigate because you detected signs of the hollow expanding. But you're from Tops, aren't you?
Oh my goodness. I can feel it. At last. It's getting a bit cooler. Because I can feel the air conditioning right now. Goodness, I've had that thing on like full blast for the last hour. I just have not felt it. It's like, why? The heat is too much.
I mean, would Tops really care about what happens to Phylum Heights? No matter what goes wrong here, it wouldn't really affect you, would it?
It's only natural you'd think that way, Missy. The moment you learned I work for Tops, you'd start assuming that everything I do is for their benefit. And honestly, that's not entirely wrong. But like I said before, I'm with Krampus Compliance Authority. Krampus does operate under Tops, sure. But our duty is to audit, judge, and enforce the rules. Those useless clowns Tops sent to Phylum Heights before were our judgment targets. So please, don't lump me in with them. Besides, the bigger an organization gets, the messier its internal politics become.
So what you're saying is...
Don't forget, Krampus is the one managing Phylum Heights now. No matter what happens, I have to take responsibility for my work. Like I told you before, in this world, everything comes down to one thing. Equivalent exchange. We've taken so much from Phylum Heights. It's only fair we take responsibility for protecting it, too. Smart people don't take without giving back. In contrast, Yunquei Summit's shining prodigy and current keeper of the Qingming Sword, dear Monsieur Shunguang here, seems to have a much more honest reason for joining the investigation. All for her brother, right?
I liked that quote she said just before this one. I wish some more people would take that into consideration.
Oh my!
But no,
Who would have thought?
they're not going to do that.
Perhaps businesswoman like me cares more about Phylum Heights than Yunquei Summit does.
Profit stonks until it's too late, and then the bubble. Profit down. We profit? No profit. Where we get money from? In debt? Complain to government? Government have to bail you out? Government don't want to bail you out. In fact, government shouldn't bail you out. Government should bury you where you stand with your debt. Okay, sorry. We will not speak of such things here.
Of course we care about Phylum Heights. But at the moment, the only sign of hollow expansion comes
We only
from
like to
your
joke
readings.
about it.
Besides, most hollows grow at a gradual pace. That doesn't prove anything yet.
And complain about price increases.
You've done your research, I see. But according to my data, Lemnian Hollow's expansion rate is way beyond normal.
we may be looking at like dirt cheap prices.
We won't know the truth until we
Maybe.
go in and take a look ourselves. Don't worry. Once we're inside, I'll point out to you exactly where I last saw Mr. Yeshu Yuan. So, let me summarize the main mission objectives once more. Enter the mysterious new area in Lemnian Hollow. Investigate the expansion and the abnormal miasma activity, and determine the cause. To achieve this, I'll need the help of the most skilled proxy in New Eridu to guide my way. I'll also need the Qingming Sword's keeper to use the blade and resonate with the white flowers so I can figure out the relationship with the miasma's abnormal behavior. No time to waste. Let's head out now.
Excuse me. Let's go. Let's go now. Whoa. We need some gameplay. We've had an hour and a half of just story so far. And while story is good, especially when it's voice, we need a bit of action to keep us awake.
This place used to be an old porcelain mine. It's where they used to process lumite ore. If we keep going forward, we'll probably reach the main mining area.
Yishunguang. Yishunguang suddenly stops and looks at the Qingming sword case.
That's strange. Did the Qingming sword just move? Or was it just my imagination?
What's wrong? Did the sword react to something? It's not affecting you, is it? Maybe we should go back for now and double check.
Don't worry. I just felt like the sword resonated with some kind of energy here.
Looks like the sword really is connected to this area somehow.
Abnormal miasma detected in this area.
Ah, my armrest.
Something's definitely wrong. The miasma around here feels different from what we've seen before.
You mean the miasma here feels unusually thick?
It's not about the concentration of the miasma, but it's giving off an unsettling feeling.
According to my previous investigation, this area is an abandoned mining site that was shut down a long time ago. Before you defeated that creature controlled by the creator, there wasn't even an entrance here. Clearly, this is an area lost to time. A no man's land. Okay then, that's enough intel sharing for now. Your brother's last known location is that way, and I've sent you the exact coordinates. The sector I'm investigating lies in the opposite direction, so we'll split up for now. We can meet up again once you finish investigating Yeshu Yun's trail.
Huh? We're not going together? Based on what Junior Bell said, this place sounds dangerous. It'd be safer to stick close.
According to the principle of equivalent exchange, I give you leads on Yeshu Yun, and you help me with my investigation. Nowhere in our deal does it say I have to babysit your investigation. Or are you trying to get me to work for free, Missy?
No, that's not what I mean.
You've got it wrong. Xiaogong is just worried about your safety. Sticking together is definitely safer, given how strange this area is.
Well then, you don't have to worry about me. I am Krampus's most successful judge, the only one without a single failed mission on her record, and the holder of the title, the Unbeaten Legend. You two should probably focus on yourselves. Go handle your mission, and we'll meet up at the dock later. Just don't keep me waiting too long.
Zhao doesn't give you a chance to stop and leaves before you can say anything.
Since she's so capable, I guess she'll be fine. Right? Okay then. Let's follow the coordinates and start from the warehouse. The warehouse is right over there. Let's hurry up.
What if I go the wrong way? Oh, treasure. You see treasure that we can't reach. It's indestructible. Combat tutorial. Well, not in the enlightened mind state. Yi Xingguang can accumulate tuning sort of.
This place feels so dangerous. Why would my brother ever come here?
He must have had his reasons. Once we find him, we'll know for sure.
It's fine. I've already played here a little bit because I did
Guess I'll just have to ask him myself when we
couple of
meet.
deadly assault runs and whatnot.
Let's head out. This way.
Some equipment farming.
Miasma anomaly is increasing.
And she is very powerful.
Wait, a bamboo? In front of the warehouse?
I can't believe there's an active bamboo in this no man's land.
Yeah.
Did it just mention the abnormal miasma? It's just like Miss Zhao said.
That's with 6 points. I haven't reached 6 points yet.
Don't
Well, I
worry.
have now.
I'll make this quick. What the heavens? That bamboo must have gone inside the warehouse. Let's go in. Things the dawn.
What's this glowy thing over here? Polychrome.
Where did
I need
that
more of those.
bamboo go?
I spent my entire stock.
Over there.
I'd say it was worth it though. Yi Xingguang seems like an extremely powerful witch hunter. Miyabi's still very powerful as well, but she's kind of been like indirectly nerfed because of mechanics. Like they've increased a lot of anomaly resistance for certain deadly assault matches, as well as there was another thing that was also making it really a nuisance. Ice resistance, yeah, giving everything lots of ice resistance. Because before you could just brute force a lot of those deadly assaults with Miyabi. While Yixuan did get a little bit, well, she doesn't really get that problem
Wow,
at the
you just
moment.
picked up a new perception technique on your own? That's amazing.
As far as I know,
I
at least.
knew you were gifted. Give it time and you'll be one of the best and brightest of Yunquay Summit.
I think the only thing that was really limiting her was not really having any good dedicated supports other than like Pan Yinhu on release. But since we've gotten like what's her name? Go Girl. For some reason I can't remember her name. Can I like have a look? Is there a way I can have a look? Maybe if, yeah, go through here. What was her name again? Lucia. Lucia, yeah. Goodness, trying to remember like all their names sometimes just flies the mind.
Alert. Unidentified bamboo detected ahead. Model unknown. Not listed in any new Eridu official databases. Risk advisory. High-level intelligence data construct detected within the target. Its data structure bears partial resemblance to samples in the database, but no full match found. Please proceed with caution.
Error. Data error detected. Attempting to reorganize data.
Whoa, this little guy can speak the universal language. Is it talking to itself? Or did its language module glitch out?
Seems kinda weird. Let's listen to what it has to say first.
Reorganizing. Data. Integrating. Hey, friends over there. I can see you. It's nice to meet you. My name is Lockspring. As you can tell, I'm a Bangboo that's a little faulty.
What are you doing all alone in a place like this? Did you get lost?
I must apologize. There's an issue with my memory module, so I'm not even sure why I'm here. When I first became aware, I was already stuck here. I've been wandering around ever since, but haven't found a way out. I even got caught underground for a while. Luckily, I remember the important things. What I am and why I was created. That's enough to keep my mind in order. I was built by one of the first Void Hunters, Lady Sunbringer herself.
The Sunbringer.
As you might know, Lady Sunbringer was the chief executive officer of Marcel Group, the very inventor of all Bangboo. I belong to an early series she designed, the High Firepower Combat Bangboo, model number GU0001. Sadly, that line was discontinued not long after release due to various issues. After all these years, most Bangboo of my model have been scrapped. Perhaps I'm the last of my models still operating in New Eridu.
High firepower combat Bangboo. But lots of Bangboo can help in combat these days, right?
That's true, but I'm not quite the same. Simply put, my firepower was several magnitudes higher. But don't be fooled by how I look now. I was quite formidable in my prime. But do not worry. My combat module has been non-functional for years. I pose no threat to you.
We're not scared or anything. It's just the first time I've heard of this type of Bangboo. I'm kinda curious. What drove Lady Sunbringer to create high firepower combat Bangboo in the first place?
Every Bangboo she made was designed with a purpose. Some were meant to share the burden of human labor. Others, to bring warmth and company. Lady Sunbringer loved humanity. More than anything ever could.
Voice change.
That's why every Bangboo, no matter the appearance, was made to serve.
Voice change back.
And for us, the High Firepower Combat Series, that mission, hard-coded deep within our core, is simple and absolute. To protect humanity. I was born to protect, but now I've lost all the means I once had to fulfill that purpose. So I suppose protecting isn't something I can really talk about anymore. Perhaps my end should be the same as the others of my kind. Buried in some cold scrapyard.
Character introduced to be relatable to Yishuang Chunguang. Oh god. Yeah.
Don't say that. We'll get you out of the hollow. And once we do, we'll find someone to fix you up.
It's been far too long. I doubt anyone in New Eridu even remembers my model ever existed, let alone how
Excuse me.
Still, thank you for saying that.
It was a big yawn.
Your model sounds pretty powerful. Why would anyone stop making them?
Perhaps because we were too pricey to maintain. Our failure rate was also much higher than other Bangboo. I'm proof of both. My memory, combat, and even speech modules have all suffered varying degrees of damage. Technically, I should have been scrapped long ago. Yet, somehow, I'm still self-aware. But I've got nowhere else to go. So I just wander through these ruins, day after day.
It's okay. You can come with us. We'll take you out of here.
Oh, what a secret
right.
evil.
I haven't even introduced
Possessed.
myself.
A decree.
My name is Yeshengguang, but you can call me Xiaoguang. This is my junior, Belle. We're disciples from Yunquay Summit. We came here looking for my brother and to investigate the anomalies in this area. Right. You mentioned abnormal miasma just now? What did you mean by that?
As a combat Bangboo, I'm quite sensitive to changes in my surroundings. Recently, I've noticed that there have been abnormal changes in the surrounding miasma. It seems to cling to a strange type of white flower, even causing it to mutate. Unfortunately, I was attacked by ethereals before I could observe what the flower's mutation looked like.
White flowers and abnormal miasma. Miss Zhao mentioned the same things before. Do you know where we can find these white flowers?
There are plenty of those white flowers nearby. If it's convenient for you, we can head over to that watchtower. It should be the highest point around, and will give us a clear view of the surrounding area.
That's a great idea. Junior, let's head there.
A magic sword. Can we now dash to it or something? Just as you are about to set off, the chiming sword suddenly starts acting weirdly again. The flying sword, Buck. Ooh. Hey, what?
Mind and body as one.
I didn't think the Qingming sword could do something like that.
Fun. Oh my goodness. Look at all that loot in this one spot. New zone to explore later.
It's my brother. He really is here.
Wait, over there. Miss Zhao's surrounded by a ton of ethereals.
What happened to being undefeated legend?
There's a ton of those weird white flowers here. Do they all have abnormal miasma clinging to them? Miss Zhao was just chased by a whole bunch of ethereals out of sight. She's all alone. It's too dangerous. But if we go now, what about my brother?
You decide. Whatever you choose, I've got your back.
Thank you. I've decided. I want to help Miss Zhao first. As for my brother, at least now we know he's okay. And besides, you're here with me, right? Together, we'll figure it out. For now, we just can't ignore a friend in danger.
I knew you'd say that. Let's move. Miss Zhao's surrounded, so we'd better help her eliminate some ethereals.
Oh. It's a new thing of the yak game. Need more water.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta stay hydrated.
The sword?
You could take that, or we could take Flyer's sword.
Ride the wind.
Oh, can't get around that. Oh, hang on. Did I already open that?
The blade knows my heart.
Okay, we actually had already come from this route.
Free as the skies.
After cause yeah, okay.
This one looks like trouble.
I'm sensing a weird aura of miasma from it. Familiar somehow, but no. Now isn't the time to be thinking about that. We still need to hurry and help Miss Zhao. The sword follows my will and wins power in the heavens. Frost shortens. Split the heavens. Finally, the last of them.
No time to waste. We've got to go help Miss Zhao.
Ooh. Oh, we could have used the flying sword, I guess. Ah. Goodies. Mastery points.
Another one of those obstacles. I'm leaving it to you, Junior.
Interesting.
Perfect. You've already handled those ethereals.
Oh, I guess Zhao was fine after all.
Miss Zhao, are you all right? Are you hurt?
Wait, don't tell me you came here because you were worried about me.
We saw you surrounded by a ton of ethereals from the watchtower. We got so worried we ran straight here.
Yeah, we caught sight of her brother earlier, but Xiaoguang gave up chasing him to come help you instead.
I didn't need rescuing, but fine. Since our original deal was that you'd help me with the investigation, seems you're keeping your word. And I like that. And who's this Bangbu?
Oh, this is Luxspring. We met it on the way. It said it's kind of broken, so it's been wandering around here alone.
Hello, Miss Zhao. I'm fairly familiar with this area. Maybe I can be of some use to you. In exchange, I hope you can take me out of this hollow.
A little Bangbu wandering around a place this dangerous alone, huh? That's pretty interesting.
Ooh, Nick.
You flatter me. But you're right. I'm not quite like the usual Bangbu. My combat instincts far exceed theirs. Even with my body damaged, my memory core still carries the memory of every battle I fought. That's probably the reason I've managed to survive in a place this dangerous.
That explanation almost sounds too reasonable. Either way, having someone who knows the terrain is useful. Right now, that's our best option. Back to business. I just scouted the area and, as expected, the scent of that abnormal miasma is thick here.
So you also felt it. I was just about to say, these ethereals have this strange miasmic aura about them. It's darker and more sinister than normal miasma. I'm assuming this is what you mentioned before? But the miasma doesn't seem to have a tangible form. I don't think we can clear it out.
I've also been mulling that over. Earlier, I discovered that this abnormal miasma clings to those white flowers.
Right. Luxspring mentioned before that it causes the flowers to mutate.
Mutate. So, that's what's going on. If this little Bangbu's intel is accurate, perhaps we could find the tangible form of this miasma in those mutated flowers and track down the source of the expansion using what we learn. I have a feeling that this all has something to do with the creator.
You mean the creator that Sarah mentioned?
Yep, but that's just my theory. We'll need more proof.
Game theory.
Right now, let's just find those mutated flowers. Even without this whole mutation thing, these flowers are pretty odd by themselves.
You're right. We've seen them plenty of times deep inside the hollow. But lately, they've begun showing up in Phylum Heights.
In Phylum Heights?
What about Phylum Heights?
Oh, nothing. I mean, it's really strange those flowers would appear in Phylum Heights.
Just in a sudden or interrupts your conversation, turning around, you find a bunch of ethereal safe appeared behind you.
Be careful, everyone.
Throw salt at them. Evil spirits be gone. Oh yeah, it's been frostbite. We are, yeah, I know.
Ethereals are all soaked
Thank
in
you.
the stench of abnormal miasma. It looks like the Qingming sword is resonating with them. We should look into this.
Weren't you here to find your brother? What, giving up on him already?
I already know my brother's safe. That's good enough for me. For now, I have other things to do.
Oh, a big one. Big roly poly.
Are you
Ow.
okay? Radiant cloud. Frost weapons. Let's head to where the ethereals are coming from. I can feel it. The Qingming sword is guiding me.
I forgot about this.
Some dainty little princess.
But it's just, look at that hilarious.
Capable than I thought.
It's a Sonic the Hedgehog run cycle.
Thank you.
She's literally getting thrown around by the weight of her sword. That's fun though.
My turn.
We do not use stairs here. Yes. Got it. Got it, see that.
Wait, is that Miss Carol? What's she doing here?
There's a penguin over there. Carol,
I see. You want to make them descend. I'll do it.
It's what is it? They Weisenbauer's mother figure from the academy.
As long as you succeed, I'll join you in that audience before then. Now is the most opportune moment. Wouldn't you agree? Even if it means staining my hands with blood, I have to.
That was an illusion formed by miasma? Was that someone you knew?
Yes, that was my teacher, Miss Carol. But why would her illusion appear here?
There are quite a few similar phantoms around here. I've seen several myself. From what I've observed, they're remnants of the people who were once here. Their shapes and voices have been preserved by the miasma in some peculiar way, which allows us to see what's left of them even now.
I've heard miasma can preserve images of people. Looks like it's true after all. There's just no way to tell when that actually happened.
So your teacher has been here before?
I don't really know. I couldn't completely make sense of what she was saying.
The one your teacher mentioned must be the creator, right? Seems like she knew about this creator a long time ago. And your teacher kinda sounded like Miss Sarah from the Exaltists. She wanted the creator to descend.
Based on everything we've seen so far, the creator's descent would cause a catastrophe.
Must be one of those,
my
mate.
teacher would want that. Something's definitely not right here.
You really believe in your teacher that much? People are the most unpredictable, untrustworthy creatures in the world.
I don't think so. Junior Belle knows her teacher far better than some illusion repeating a few random words. If we can't even trust the ones closest to us, what else is there that we can put our trust into?
Ourselves. And only ourselves.
Huh?
It's nothing. Anyway, based on the clues, I think we can be certain now. There's an abnormal miasma in Lemnian Hollow that's causing it to expand, and it's connected to the creator. The anomaly you and Dylan felt before was actually a kind of inhale, like the ocean suddenly retreating before a tsunami hits.
So that means...
It means a terrifying tsunami is coming. Quite possibly the awakening of the creator.
Sorry, I actually meant to ask earlier. This creator you've been talking about, what is it?
The creator is the being worshipped by the Exaltists. They treat it like a god, believing it can give them power and create a whole new world. From what we've gathered, this creator is very likely tied to all the abnormal miasma around us.
I see. So you're talking about the same creator I know of. I've also heard stories about the Exaltists. Sadly, I've lost my combat capabilities now. I apologize that I can't be of much help.
You've already been a huge help, though. You're really familiar with the area, you managed to guide us here, and you showed us the tower.
Sorry to interrupt this touching moment, but to prevent the worst from happening, we'd better hurry and find those mutated flowers.
Right. The Tuning
Yes.
Sword's resonance is
Thank
growing
you, Shao.
stronger alongside the presence of abnormal
What's that thing that's supposed to be
What we're
somewhat
looking for
urgent?
probably isn't too far ahead.
It's a lot of waffle.
I sense strong abnormal miasma. It's very likely that the special white flower we're looking for is right there.
Yeah, I'm just like throwing my sword on the floor there.
So many white flowers here.
Whoa, leg.
Wait, why is there a single black flower mixed in?
So
The
much
white
give up.
flowers are turning black?
Watch out!
Ooh, what's that guy with the axe on the right?
So This is the mutation caused by the abnormal miasma. The white flowers completely turned black. And it's even more dangerous now.
Forget the flowers. The abnormal miasma on these ethereals is even stronger than before. Let's handle this with caution.
Radiant cloud! What the heavens? Let's hurry up and check those black flowers.
These black flowers are constantly emitting abnormal miasma. I can sense it. Their destructive power is off the charts, way more intense than any miasma we've ever encountered. If normal people get close to these black flowers, they'll be corrupted before long. It will wreak havoc on both their bodies and minds. These things are way too dangerous. Even in the hollow, we can't leave them munching. Is there any way to get rid of them? Yi Shengguang, is the Qingling sword reacting? The Qingling sword has been resonating with something here since earlier. This blade has always been somewhat reactive to abnormal miasma. Wait, if we use this power of the Qingling sword, maybe we could clear up this miasma. Can't use the Qingling sword. Don't. I forbid it.
She shouldn't be drawing on the Qingming sword's power.
The other Yi Shengguang.
What's wrong? You look so surprised. It's not like this is our first meeting, my dear Junior.
You're the other Xiaoguang from earlier.
Good. I knew you wouldn't forget me.
Yi Shengguang listened closer. Her cool fingertips doing the same thing she was pecking you on a cheek with her fingertips.
A chance to give you a proper reward.
Then all of a sudden, Yi Shengguang freezes, like someone hit pause on it.
No. I said no, and I meant it. If you touch that sword again, we'll both... Fine. You win. But we won't do it again.
Wait, are you talking to Xiaoguang?
You could say that. Sometimes I can feel her. Her will is so strong. It's honestly hard to know how to deal with her. But I do what I can to make sure we survive.
Yi Shengguang suddenly raises his sword.
Blood as the bond. Soul as the vow. Be gone!
I don't know if you caught that, but her sword shrunk slightly after she did her animation. Either that or it was like the angle of the camera, but it was a very lasting notice. After purifying the black blood, Yi Shengguang looks strained, a faint weariness on her face. She takes a few steps towards you and suddenly collapses into your arms. You subconsciously reach out to catch her and realize she has already turned back into her usual self.
Sorry for the trouble, everyone.
How do you? I should slap you.
That girl was your other half? Interesting. Is it because of the Qingming sword?
I'm not completely sure. Maybe it's the Qingming sword, or maybe it's just something about me.
What? You knew she existed? But you...
Sorry. I did know about her, yes. Sometimes I can even sense what she's doing. But that night, she just appeared out of nowhere and acted so strange towards you. I didn't know how to explain, so I just pretended I didn't know anything. I'm really, really sorry.
It's alright. What worries me more is the Qingming sword. She just used its power. How are you feeling? Everything okay?
Actually, it was my idea too. I thought no matter what, those things had to be purified. She thought it'd be safer if she were the one to do it instead of me. And it's true. She did use the sword's power, but I didn't feel anything at all.
Even so, that's way too dangerous. Don't do this again. You promised me, Xiaoguang. No matter what happens, your safety comes first.
I know. It's just...
Sorry to interrupt, but I feel like I should remind you. Seems like we're being watched.
Yeah, I felt it too. They're over there.
Bruder? Ah, yes, just Bruder.
Brother?
Bruder, come down here and discipline your sister. She does not listen.
I think I see something over there. Did Senior Ye leave it?
Inside is a letter from Senior Yi to Zhao and I. Open up, he's disappointed. I am incredibly disappointed. Will you read this letter? Please don't try to look for me anymore. I know you came here for my sake, but I'm sorry, I can't face you yet. Especially you, Zhao. Because some darkness, once it clings to you, can never be washed away. I don't want you to be forced to confront a cruel truth before you're ready. No matter what, you have to understand this. The Qingming sword was never a symbol of glory. It was always a shackle meant to consume. And you, Bao, my junior. I know you're someone I can trust. That's why I'm leaving my sister in your care. I'm asking you to protect her. Protect the only family I have left. As for me, I'm going after the only hope that can sever these shackles. Until I find that miracle, please forgive me for not being able to see. Yeah, she.
Do you think Senior Ye left this letter to tell us something? But it feels so vague. Kinda hard to figure out what he really meant.
Brother. He's avoiding me. I don't know why he's doing this. There's so much he keeps from me. In his eyes, I'm still that immature kid who needs protecting.
Well, she's doing a good job proving that.
But I have grown up. I've gotten stronger. Yet, I'm still not good enough to share everyone's burdens.
Behavior is a little unhinged, lady.
I didn't mean to start
Girly.
rambling about all these heavy things.
If Senior Ye really wanted to disappear for good, we wouldn't have found this letter. The fact that he left clues means he wants to communicate with us, but won't meet us face to face. Maybe there's a reason he has to stay hidden?
You're right. He must have his reasons.
Of the creators too. It's in his
You
mind.
really do just trust people that easily, huh?
What's wrong with that? Plus, he's not people. He's my brother.
Nothing wrong with that. It's just a common trait of greenhouse flowers.
The insult.
Let's hope he's someone worth trusting then.
I think you know the meaning behind that, but just in case, it's like, you know, raised in seclusion, basically, safe from the dangers of the outside world. Hence the greenhouse flower. While you're talking, Noxstrom suddenly starts making strange noises, activating his orbital satellite, Lisa.
Requesting reboot. Data corrupted. Data corrupted. Data corrupted.
Oh no. Looks like
Never mind.
Lockspring's gotten worse. Should we get it out for repairs soon?
We've pretty much wrapped up here. It's about time we head out.
Yes, please.
I got something on the abnormal miasma and the hollow expansion, and you've managed to find some clues about your senior. I'd say this trip's been pretty productive. Too bad none of it is exactly good news, though. Let's go. I'll leave the rest to you, Proxy.
Homeward boat. Busting out the bone home. Sorry, you know what I'm referencing there. Dark Souls, anybody? Dim Souls even. Make it back to Firelome Heights without an inch.
As expected of a pro. You're way more efficient than I thought, Proxy. Alright, let's go over what we know so far. Lemnian Hollow is indeed expanding at an unusual rate. Just like I guessed before, it's because of the abnormal miasma inside. Though it has no tangible form, it clings to those white flowers, mutating them and turning them into black flowers.
Those mutated black flowers spread corruption around it and draw in ethereals. But I can purify them with the Qingming sword.
Correct. You said Firelome Heights had those white flowers too, right? If those also... No, that shouldn't be possible. Theoretically, they can only survive inside the hollow. Anyway, let's...
Before Zhao even finishes speaking, Notch Ring lets out more strange noises.
Reboot. Full system reboot requested.
Maybe we should take Lockspring in for repairs first?
Yeah, that's probably our bigger problem right now.
You're coming with us, Miss Zhao? I thought you might head back to Krampus.
This little Bangbu knows that area really well. It's worth keeping it with us. Besides, I've got nothing urgent going on. I don't mind tagging along.
So, do you happen to know any shops that fix Bangbu? I'm not even sure
To
where to
6th Street.
start.
I actually do know someone who's really good at fixing Bangbu. He's not in Phylum Heights, but I can try reaching out.
You really can do anything. Having you around is so reassuring. All right then, I'm counting on you.
What coincidence! For story reasons, I'm actually already there. Good. I guess we don't have to go to 6th Street. Bouillon shop. Bouillon? Hey there, welcome to Bouillon. We pride ourselves on honest business here. All our items for sale are rare and precious finds. Feel free to browse around. Firepower Combat Bamboo. Now that's a real antique name. Might I ask why you want to know about this kind of bamboo?
Where history speaks, find the one that speaks to you.
Oh, I just noticed he's lying right there on the floor. But because the text box was like right there, I didn't even see it. Words. Yes.
Huh.
Explore the unknown. Uncover Bouillon's secrets. The Bouillon store gathers hidden relics from ages past. Explore the Limnium Hollow to find various collectibles. Complete collection missions. Earn mystery points. Raise your mystery level. Claim gems and rewards. The secrets you uncover are logged in the mystery database available to review anytime. A new thing. Which reminds me, I still haven't touched the Sweeping Temple management stuff forever. I thought they were going to introduce something to make that easier. Maybe it's in the works, but not quite ready yet. That should be good enough for now. In a flash, Enzo comes zooming over like a turbo engine. Going turbo. High firepower coming through, so is this little guy. Its name is Lockspring. It's an adorable little weapon. Lockspring, huh? Looks like you're in pretty bad shape. Don't worry, I'll fix you up. As inspected from how reliable. I've brought all the tools with me. With this original manuscript, I can start fixing this rare weapon right away. Now you're gonna fix it right here. Don't worry, I've already talked it over with the story. If you've got stuff to do, don't let me keep you. I'm about to get started. I'll let you know as soon as I finish fixing. Excuse me. Okay, I see you, Joe. See you later. We will head back to Sweeping Temple. All perfecting the extras through the map. Hit the F2 button. The compendium lets you view mystery rank and upgrade progress. Press go to move the main store and keep leaving your rewards. Check the database and mission progress below and quickly down here. Very interesting. But I think we will leave it at that for now. It is, well, I originally only planned to go for another half hour, but we ended up doing another hour altogether. That's all good though. Hopefully we will be able to continue more of that. Probably maybe later this week. Probably not tomorrow. Possibly Thursday, but it's more likely going to be like next Monday. It's Monday right now, right? Yeah. It's next Monday. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and I will be back tomorrow with most likely some Doom Dark Ages, unless something else pops up that maybe grabs my interest or anything, but I'm assuming it's just going to be Dark Ages. Anyhow, thanks again, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye, and once again, happy